Good morning, Miss Erin Veneris, Period 2 class. I'm here, Charlie Finn, with Mitchell.
Julia.
Patrick.
Ava. Peter.
And we're here to talk about the importance of the Valentine's Day holiday. It's a controversial holiday. Some people like it, some people don't. And I have these 5 here to talk to you about whether or not they like it. First, I'm going to share my opinion because it's twice as important as theirs. I think Valentine's Day is a really good holiday because it boosts our economy. It is a tradition that brings people together, and it spreads love and joy into the world. Does anyone agree with me?
I agree with you.
How does it help the economy, sir?
People actually spend $20.7 billion on Valentine's Day every single year, and that's a major boost to the economy.
And what's
Where
your
did you
source
get
for
that information from?
I got it from Source F, which was actually an article about the economy and how much people spend on Valentine's Day.
Where
The
was
average
this
person
article published?
spends about $162 on average on Valentine's Day.
I know, I see where you're coming from. You know, I definitely get that, and I also think it brings in a lot of revenue for small businesses.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And I also feel like it's a good time to like get like family members to get together. Like in
sure.
Source C, when the little boy bought
I see where
his
you're coming
grandmother like a gift and made her dinner. Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's just not between like that like special someone. It's more than that.
A lot
Yeah, I
of the
see where you're
sources,
coming from.
a lot of the sources in Source C were promoting like buying things for your loved ones.
Yeah,
So
I see where
it's
you're
a
coming
big part of Valentine's.
Most
See,
certainly.
Julia, I do see where you're coming from about
Do
like
you?
sort of see, yeah, like
Yeah.
with the family members, like
I just thought it was so sentimental.
I thought so too. Like I almost like teared up a little bit when the little boy cooked his grandma dinner. Like it's like
Yeah.
like it just brings joy
And he
to
went to
everyone.
Kmart. I think that was from the Kmart commercial.
It was.
So it was like some like good promoting for Kmart, which again back to
Back to
Cap's
source.
original claim. Like this is good for like the economy and like buying things, make money.
Yeah, another example, I was talking about how it brings people together and it creates feelings of love. Valentine's Day isn't just for loving a significant other. It's for loving your family members, your pets, your relatives.
Okay.
It's just a day of love, and that's one of the main reasons why I support it, is because I love loving.
Yeah, I definitely see where you're coming from. I think, again, what Ava said, Source C, that really has a lot of examples of it doesn't have to
that was
just
my
be
favorite
about
source. I
me
think.
too. It doesn't have to just be about someone that like your significant other. It can be about just someone that you
Yeah.
have.
So
Now, like,
the
do
only
you
thing
guys
though,
think-
the only thing is that like should we put a price tag on Valentine's Day? Like should it really be a holiday all about spending money for people you love, or should it be like just appreciating them?
See,
I
I
see
do
where you're
really
coming
see
from.
where
I
you're
do
coming
see
that's the
that
one
because,
problem.
but the
Oh,
thing is
how-
like you don't have to spend a lot. Like flowers, like that's not that like simple things. Like it's
Cooking
not
dinner, like
cooking
Source C,
dinner,
like that was kind
just
of
being
promoted.
That's true.
with like it was
But we
promoted
see,
being
we also
with
see
someone.
in
Right.
Source
Like,
C
you don't-
the commercial K when he buys like a necklace. Like those have to
Hey
be.
Julie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is
Every
like
kid.
Like
the thing is
Julia,
you
I
don't
see where
always
you're
have to
coming
spend
from with the
money,
song, too.
Yeah,
And
and
I
that
really
song
promotes-
it does. It promotes like joy.
Essentially, you don't have to spend money, Like
Agreed.
even in the last commercial of Source C, it was talking about like how men aren't always romantic, but like sometimes it has something to do with beer.
I was just
spending
gonna-
time with-
Okay, but I also have a
sometimes
thing
men
to
are
bring
just
up.
like oblivious.
I
Do you know what I
No,
mean?
but I have a really important.
Do you know what I mean?
I have really
I
important
completely
topics to bring up.
agree.
Okay, guys, calm.
Do you think
Everybody
that
calm.
people have a different perception on Valentine's Day, whether or not they're with someone or not?
Oh, most
I see
definitely.
where you're coming
Yeah.
from. I do.
Like Charlie, are you with someone?
My job.
One of the main arguments against Valentine's Day is that people who don't have significant others have loneliness and anxiety about Valentine's Day because they know that on Valentine's Day they're going to be sitting alone.
And they don't feel lost.
But
See,
I
I do
also
see where you're
think-
coming
So,
from.
Charlie,
Because then
but
there's
like
people
my
who don't
family
have
loves me.
family.
My
There's people
mom
who don't
will buy
have,
me
but there's
things.
people who don't have family.
And I see where you're coming from with like the significant other thing, but like it doesn't have to be for a significant other.
Exactly.
I'm not dating Ava, but I get her a little gift. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so,
So it's like
so
It's a
friendship.
chocolate though.
That's
It's like,
true.
like it's more of like a love
Right,
gift. But like
right.
you and Ava is just like a little like
Like I love her.
Yeah.
But it's more of like
But
a,
it's
like
not
a
like-
friendship love.
yeah, like
And
a
I think-
platonic.
Yeah, like and you know
And
one
that's what
time.
Valentine's Day is about.
Yeah.
I'd like to transition to talk about Source C video number 5. I think Ava mentioned it just a few minutes ago about the one with the beer and how men aren't very romantic and how it's the thought that counts and it's not always about buying something because
Well, maybe it doesn't have to be romantic, you know.
that's
That's
what
what we're
we're trying to talk about.
Yeah.
So everyone watched Source C part 5, correct?
Yes.
We are,
So
yes,
does
in
anyone have
class.
any feelings about it?
I
I
think
don't
it's just
read
about
feelings about
celebration. I mean,
I see where you're coming from, but I also think that it kind of promotes the idea that women don't need a man. You know?
Yes,
that they can kind of like be on their own and still have a good Valentine's Day, maybe a
Most certainly.
Valentine's Day.
Yes,
You
with
know?
your friends. So
Yes.
like Valentine's Day
I
party.
think it was actually
because
doing
we
like the
can't
opposite
like
way around.
rely on the man necessarily.
Yeah, but this is her take
I
on
see
it.
where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I've never
if
thought
the-
about
if-
it that way.
Right.
Valentine's Day.
Right. Patty, what do you think?
Yeah, you haven't talked at all.
Guys, hold on. We have
Everyone's
something to
talking.
tell everybody.
Well,
There's a major drama alert going on. Patty hates Valentine's Day. The word is out.
Okay, tell them
Patty,
how you feel. Tell them how you
I'm
feel.
just not
Can
a
you
big
explain
fan
your
of it.
side of the argument?
I'm
And
just-
cite sources as well, please.
I just think Valentine's Day I think it's useless.
Whoa.
Why is that,
I
Patty?
don't think it's needed.
Julia, calm the hell down.
First off, I think it allows companies to exploit desires and insecurities. As said in Source A, the focus on romantic relationships for Valentine's Day has led to companies exploiting romantic desires and insecurities. And then people end up buying too much for just a day of the year.
You see,
Okay,
Patty,
you're
I
I
It's
can
can
agree.
wrong.
Wait. I can see where Patrick's coming. Why should it be in one day where you show all this affection? Like it should be a year-round thing. You know?
Most definitely.
Shouldn't be determined to one day.
Oh,
Wait, so you see where you're coming from?
Yeah.
That's
See,
what
like I
you
can
do.
agree with Patrick, but like, you know, it'd be hard to do that every day. You know what I mean? So
We'd
like,
go broke.
that's why there's a day. I don't know.
Exactly.
It's
And
It
like-
not
doesn't
one
have to
day.
necessarily be a lot of
Listen,
money.
I see where you guys are coming from, but at the same time, I think what Patty's trying to say, even though he's completely wrong, is that people
Well, don't be like
people
that.
lose what Valentine's Day is really about by spending all this money. They think that the most valuable gift is the best gift, and that's what they need to have, which isn't true. It's about the thought, it's about the love,
Who you're with.
and who you spend your time with.
I completely agree with that. I think
Yeah, I
That was
see.
beautifully
I see
said.
where
That
you're
was
coming
a
from.
tear in my eye.
Patrick, would you like to cite another source and why you hate Valentine's Day?
I still don't think Valentine's Day is abuse. I just don't think
Provide
it's
another
abuse.
source, please.
I just don't think it is.
Provide another source, please.
Have you ever bought anyone
Provide
anything for
another source.
Valentine's
Provide
Day?
First
another source,
off-
Wait,
provide
have you
another
ever
source,
bought anyone
provide
anything for
another source.
Valentine's Day?
Julia,
That is
let him talk.
irrelevant.
Let him talk.
Source B. History of Valentine's Day is very dark. It is not all
And like the
rainbows,
bloody.
alright? The history goes back to the Romans.
How's that?
And they would beat people during
It
Valentine's
was a
Day.
bloody time.
And
I'm
they
glad you
believe,
brought
they
this.
believe, we don't know exactly where it came from, but they believe it came from when they killed two guys named Valentine on that day.
Their names
So,
were
yeah.
both Valentine.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know.
What a coincidence.
Wait, so how do you think
So-
it went from that to how it is now?
Right.
It also says they went to women.
I'm sorry, what?
That is correct.
Mitchell also hates women
A
and
dog and
Valentine's
then
Day.
whipped women.
They whipped women?
That is correct, Mitch.
So maybe
I
we,
mean,
but
maybe
don't
Patrick's
you
got a
think?
point here.
But don't you think
Why
we
are we
should-
celebrating
no.
a holiday
No, but don't you think
that
we should-
has
Okay, but
such
wait.
dark
Okay.
and violent
Maybe
history
this
behind
holiday
it?
is
I'm
like
not letting
bring
him- I'm
back
not
for
letting
what
him.
was like
Right.
wrong.
What was
Like
lost.
this is to make up for what was
Yes,
wrong
make
for
up. I
beating
see
the
where you're
woman.
coming from.
For
Yes.
like this is to be to like become better.
To better our country.
Yes, because of how dark it was and not so pleasant, and
Guys.
now how beautiful it is.
Well, the reason they like hit the women and stuff is because they thought that like by getting hit would make them fertile. Like that was the point of it. So maybe that point, like what you said, doesn't really make any sense.
Patty, what I think you're failing to understand, I mean, considering how wrong your opinion is
What
that
source was that from?
Can you guys please?
Can you just hold on 1 second?
I'll hold my thought.
What source did you find that?
Was it the
Well,
last
Mitchell
source?
should
Source
be
D.
Wait,
Source
so
D.
Mitchell just brought up a fact that
It's
they would
right
beat
here.
women
Source
to
D.
make them
Everyone
more
look.
fertile.
They did.
Yeah,
They
young
did.
women would
They
line
did.
up for men to hit
Mitch is
them.
I
correct.
think
Mitch is
that- Can you show
100%
them?
correct.
I
Yeah,
think
from
that
NPR
why we
.org,
celebrate
it's Valerie
Valentine's Day so
Valerie.
heavily now is because we want to move on
From
from
Source
that.
D.
from
Source
thinking
D.
that, you know,
Correct.
in order for women to become fertile, that we need to whip them.
Like, why do we go to whipping? Like, why is
Yeah,
that the
why is that the first thing
we
that
think
we
of?
Well, like what Mitchell said,
It was
like
a
to
different
make them
generation.
fertile.
They didn't really
Okay, guys.
Do you
I feel
agree-
like we're
do
off
you agree
topic.
with this?
We're off topic.
Do you
I think
agree
we're off
with-
topic.
I think it's time for us to enter the question and answer.
Yeah, question and
Listen to what I
answer.
have to say.
Yeah, we have to do-
I think the part that you're failing to understand is that we need to interpret Valentine's Day for what it is today. And Valentine's Day is not beating women to make them fertile. It's about loving people and giving, and it's not what it used to be. And people had to move on, and they had to adapt and overcome. And I see where you're coming from, but it's absolutely not correct.
I see where you're coming from.
I just disagree with you, Josh.
Wait,
I
yeah.
just disagree.
It's
Moving
about
on.
giving, but then you also want to be able to receive. You know, you want to get that back, giving and
Moving on,
receiving.
we're gonna move on to the Q and A
Yeah.
section.
Giving and receiving.
Yep.
All right.
That's all.
Alright.
All
What do you
right,
have to-
welcome back
Okay.
everybody to the question and answer round. We don't have that much time left in the class period, so we're gonna go. I'm gonna start off with Mitchell. Mitchell, in 30 seconds, tell us your opinion on Valentine's Day and which source out of the sources best supports your decision.
My opinion on Valentine.
No.
My opinion on Valentine's Day is that it's a good holiday. It has its flaws, but it's pretty good all around. And what was the second part of the
What
question?
source?
What source?
I think Source C did a very good job because it's more modern. It takes commercials, and that everyone will see on a daily basis.
All right, you're done. Juliet, on your yearly Valentine's Day, annual Valentine's Day, do you see Valentine's Day ads, and do they affect you? Do you ever purchase things out of ads that you see for Valentine's Day? If so, what?
I feel like when I get an app Valentine's Day, I don't really like go get it because usually I'll just get like candy and like things like that. So like I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't just like. I'm trying to think of what comes up for Valentine's Day that I would just like go
Do
buy.
you struggle finding gifts for Valentine's Day?
Not really, because I feel like you can just get like something like small,
All right, you're done.
something simple.
Patty, why is your opinion so awful?
I think my opinion's the best because while Valentine's Day can be a nice thing for people in relationships and a good day about spending time with family, overall, I think it is still a useless holiday. And source A most talks about how gift giving
All right, you're done.
is
Ava, what is your favorite part about Valentine's Day? List 3 items.
3 items?
Three aspects of it.
My favorite 3 parts have got to be, you know, spending time with loved ones. I don't really like how I'm not getting the mic right now. Spending time with loved ones, receiving like gifts maybe, and just giving gifts. Yeah.
Very good, Ava. Thank you very much. Much better, Patty. Peyton, it's getting deep.
Okay.
Do you
Yes.
believe in love at first sight?
It depends. I
On
think.
what?
Yes or no?
Actually, no.
Elaborate, please.
No, thank you.
All right, you can give Peyton a 0 for the project. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Miss Erin Veneri's second period AP Lang Valentine's Day podcast presentation, photosynthesis essay podcast. Thank you, everybody, and have a great rest of your school.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us. Alright, we'll cut it here.
Thank you very
That's
much.
the Barbie dog dance.
All right, nice job, guys.